In this video, I'm going to unpack, demonstrate and review the Bergeon automatic oiler 1A, which is used for oiling cap jewels in a very convenient and precise way. The number of this Bergeon automatic oiler is 7718-1A. So let's unpack. So first we have the instructions manual, and the instructions are given in French, German, English, Spanish and Italian. And in my opinion, the English instructions weren't always that easy to understand. I would assume because they have probably been translated from French, German or Italian, which I believe are all official languages in Switzerland where this product is made. Next, we have the oiler itself. The oiler consists of this stand and, of course, the oiler itself. And I believe I read in the instructions that the oiler, this holder, should always be stored in the stand. Let's have a look at the parts of the oiler. At the very tip of the oiler is a very fine needle which will go into the jewel housing when we oil the cap jewel. And this very fine needle sits in this steel tube here, which in turn sits in this oil tank where we will fill the oil. Here we have a button, and this button is used to operate the oiler. The button is springed, and right now it is locked by this black gasket, but I will remove it, of course, when I use it. Above the button sits an eccentric screw, and the eccentric screw is used to regulate the amount of oil that we wish to apply to the cap jewel. To fill the oil tank with oil, I need to remove the oil tank. And the oil tank isn't threaded, but I will still twist the holder while holding the oil tank and very, very gently take them apart like this. You will, of course, have to be very, very careful not to damage the very fine needle when doing this. So there we go. For oiling cap jewels, I use Mobius oil number 9010. The instructions recommend that we fill about 2/3 of the volume of the oil tank, and I believe that would be, well, somewhere around up here. So let's go. And so now I will very carefully replace the oiler and the oil tank, being very careful not to break the needle. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. And I just very gently push it back in. And there we are. So to apply oil to a surface with this oiler, all you have to do is push the button upwards and you hold it in that position. Then you place the steel tube to the surface where you want the oil to be applied, and then you gently release the button and simply lift it up from the surface, and that's it. Okay, so now we are on my work mat where I've prepared a cap jewel and its jewel housing, and the cap jewel is of course dry. So I simply place the jewel housing on the cap jewel like that, and then I hold the cap jewel. I should take my automatic oiler or prepare to use it. So I pull the button. I don't know if you can see it now. So push it up, hold the jewel housing in place, and then I place the steel tube in the hole of the jewel housing. I release the button and remove it, and that's it. Let's see if we can see the oil that has been deposited here. So I'm not sure we're in focus. I hope so. Let's do like that, and I'll remove it. Okay, don't know how well you can see that, but each time I've checked this under a stereo microscope, it has been a perfect amount of oil deposited in the dead center of the cap jewel, just the way we want it. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video informative and or useful, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and also if you have any comments or questions, please leave them. Thank you.